leaked memo from a senior strategist that shows this frantic scramble for damage control. So, what was causing this supposed panic? The source says it was internal polling data. They claim the numbers show that independent voters, the ones who really decide elections, were turning fast. They were starting to see this whole thing as a huge political liability, and that was suddenly putting key Senate seats in places like Montana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania at risk. But the alleged freakout wasn't just in D.C. The source shifts gears over to Wall Street, and they highlight this one simple three-word statement they attribute to Warren Buffett: rules matter most. Now, they argue this wasn't just some off-the-cuff remark. It was a carefully chosen signal to the entire market, basically saying the system itself has to be protected, no matter what. But words are one thing. The source argues the real evidence is in the actions people took, and they point to this massive number as proof: $2.3 billion. They claim this number represents a huge asset sale that proves some people knew exactly what was about to happen. So what is that $2.3 billion? According to the source, that's the value of commercial real estate sold off by Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway. But here's the kicker, the detail they say is the most critical: the timing. The sale supposedly happened before the ruling ever went public, and that leads them to suggest this wasn't just a reaction, it was a scheduled event. Okay, so from Wall Street, the source brings us right back to the Supreme Court, and here their argument gets really interesting. They say what the justices didn't do is just as revealing, maybe even more so, than what they did. It's a pretty subtle point, but they say it's a powerful one. They claim the real story isn't the 9 yes votes. It's the complete silence that followed. Specifically, the fact that none of the conservative justices wrote their own separate opinions to explain their thinking. The source lays out 3 things they call red flags. First, you've got that